RFD Race Flow Development. Check it out, guys. Randy took his heads off last week and took them up to Dan so they could do a valve job. Get these heads freshened up. It's almost race season. So Randy cruised on up to Virginia Beach. Nice Friday drive. Same day turnaround. Now, I can't do that all the time, but when you call them up and you say, Dan, this is Pro Mod Randy, and I'm freshening up my motor, I need valve springs and a valve job, they made it happen. I'm just kidding around, but they did. They seriously made it happen in one day. I don't know if they can do it all the time, but give them a call if you want some of the best heads out there. They've also got some new stuff coming out. Check out these intakes. These are custom. They're not done yet. These are fresh out the foundry. So these will be big block Chevrolet, and I think they're going to have other ones as well. But on the head, Randy was missing this before because we didn't have time when we were putting the heads on it initially, but that RFD laser etched logo is awesome. All right, guys, so we're down here at Wilmington, down here with Uncle Mike again. He's making progress. If y'all saw the end of the last video, I threw a couple pictures in there, but check this stuff out. That's a mock-up big block about where we're going to put it. That's
when you're running, ain't it?
Yeah, actually, it looks about the same. Looks all right. Well, I'm sure it'll probably be fine. So he's got all this stuff cut out. Most of the 4-link stuff is getting closer. He's got all the bars set up there, 10 soldiers, rear housing, and low prep brackets. Some adjustability on that thing. Mike, how heavy is that front end? Right there, right now. Huh, that's not very heavy. No, we do got to put the motor in it, but where's the front wheel going to be in relation to the spindle?
About 4.5, 5 inches in front.
So it's, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. And and he's going to make it also. We were talking just a few minutes ago to where if we need to, we can put 40 or 50 pounds up here in the front. We got plenty of lead. I got plenty of lead, don't I? So I think we're going to be good to go. So, man, they're making progress like freaking crazy. So I just want to show y'all a little update on this one too. All right, we're going to head to Randy's and work on his for a few minutes. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're over here, Pro Mod Randy in his Pro Mod engine. Am I right?
No.
It's not quite a Pro Modder.
289.
289.
Rods, I-beam rods.
Head studs. I mean, little 3/4 race cam. Here we go, guys. Check it out. All right, guys. So we're over here. We made it down to Randy's tonight. You notice the heads are already gone. He took the heads off. They went to RFD last week, Race Flow Development. Dan wanted to get his hands on those, so he did. What all did he do to the heads?
We did a valve job.
Okay.
And we cleaned them up. And we put the logo right on the side.
Oh, nice.
I was one of the first ones to get those heads.
Right.
So they didn't even have the logo on.
They didn't even have the logo on the front.
They weren't leaving without the logo on. I promise you that.
Now, did he hand engrave it, or did they go into CNC machine?
No, they have a little laser.
Oh, they have a laser?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
I got a video of that for you.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so y'all have already seen that because I'm going to put that stuff in the video. So, yeah, so he also changed the valve springs while he had them apart.
Yeah, we bought new valve springs, and they tested them. They weren't 5 pounds off.
Right. So those are good
They're
spares.
still good spares.
Right.
And I got another set that are the same way, so we're probably going to sell some valve springs.
Right. Because those are triples. They have what kind of seat pressure? 400 or 450 ish. I can't remember what they were.
No idea.
But so he's already got the heads off of it. So today we're going to go ahead and take the bottom end apart. So it is freshen up season. We've got like 3 weeks before our race that we're trying to make.
We'll be putting it together in the trailer on the way out.
Stevie Fast style. So we're still waiting on rods. Rods should be here. They're going to be here in 2 weeks from today. Yeah, it is going to be cutting it close. We might not be able to make that one. It depends on how it goes. So, from where we're at, though, it's pretty easy. So, basically, we're going to take the front motor off today, take the harmonic balancer off. The way it's a race motor, so it's very simple. We do label all of our lifters so we know what holes they're going in. He's got all this stuff laid out over here so that it's exactly the way it needs to be, so it's easy to put back together. We're going to go ahead and knock the pistons out of it. We're changing the rods. We still don't know how many passes we got. We had a lot of struggles, but
we don't have 10 full passes on.
He makes a good point though. It's one of those things. The rods are $1,500-$1,600. If you break a rod, you do a lot more damage than that.
Yeah, I can afford some rods and some bearings.
Right.
I can't afford what they mess up.
Yeah, it destroys stuff a lot of times. And then of course this is a Shelby block, aftermarket block. Callie's crankshaft, GRP rods. Are those diamond pistons? I don't remember what pistons they are. I think they are too, but I don't remember for sure. They may not be, but the pistons. It's one of those things. A lot of people change pistons and bore it, but we're not killing the bore. He is going to get a berry hone, and we're going to hone this thing out, just knock the glaze off of it because we're going to also change the rings. So changing the rings in it, we didn't change rings last time we changed. They weren't hot, they weren't overheated.
I don't think they're going to be hot or overheated this time.
Probably not, but we got it apart.
Yeah,
So we're going to go ahead and do it and be done with it.
We're going to go back in there and not change.
Well, no, we're probably going to change them. Oh yeah, he's got this right here makes a world of difference too when you're installing something else that makes a difference. This is the TKM, the top fuel hoops. I am pulling on this thing and it is not coming off. They really press down into the block really hard, and it makes it hard to get. Come on, man! What's the matter over there? Uncle Mike's over here. We just left his shop looking at I can't get it off. I can't get it off one-handed. I got partial. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna end up cutting my fingers. Is what I'm gonna do.
Over here to the poorhouse.
This thing is unbelievable. I can't get it off. All right, I'm gonna have to put y'all down. Hold on. All right, guys. So I got it loose finally. So the top fuel hoops, what they do, it's an O-ring on steroids, is what it is. The part sticking out of the head protrudes way out, and then the block has this huge receiver groove down there in it. And that huge receiver groove basically makes the gasket. You can see it pushes it in. And on the back side, it goes in to the bottom side. Randy, see, there it goes. So the gasket retention is unbelievable with top fuel hoops. But what I was saying is going back to this, ARP actually makes one that is got the little groove in the bottom for the O-ring. And if you have an O-ring in your block and you have a regular ring compressor, this doesn't ever get down all the way to the bottom. And so sometimes the ring will pop out. And so it messes it up. So always make sure you have the right compressor. Okay, we're going to put you on time lapse, and we're going to go ahead and take this 3,000 horsepower small block Ford apart. Man, I'm digging the engine room.
Oh, yeah. It's hot, man.
I'm going to sit my butt right there.
Stepping up.
I'm going to sit right there while Randy takes apart the motor. All right, guys, so we're making some progress. Randy uses silicone, like 100% silicone. And, man, what do you think? That pan was kind of difficult to get off, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's the worst one I've ever done.
So Uncle Mike's going to take the pan. It is in the trash can right now, but that's not where it's going to stay.
Yeah, that's where it belongs.
So Uncle Mike's going to take the pan to the house, and
Brian to weld some tabs on it.
they're going to weld some tabs on it so we can stick a screwdriver in there and pry it up. Might be a little easier, I think. Courtney, come over here. Courtney, what are you doing tonight?
I don't know.
This is
We
stumbling.
might play with some race car stuff.
We fix that. So
I had somebody comment on my video that we need to put John on the laptop. So I showed John that y'all are demanding he get on the laptop. And so we're going to go put him on the laptop.
So this is a 3-stop kind of night. We're leaving Donald out, so we stop by Uncle Mike's, look at the race car. We come to Randy's to take this one apart. And then another video y'all will see at Courtney's with Spool Up.
And accidentally crashing it through the wall.
What do you mean?
Want me to bang that
Well,
back out there
that
too?
would make good content. We
Well,
accidentally
it would be
bumped
good. It would be good content with the comment pushed through the wall and the wall half down. I don't want to be a part of it though. So instead of doing that, we're going to jack up the back end so the wheels are off the ground and it don't spin. What do you think?
I think we should crash it.
You lost your mind. All right, guys. So ProMod Randy's ProMod engine is apart mostly. Most of the bearings look pretty good over here. Got a little bit of piston wear, not terrible. That's just a side coating. There is one piston we found that had, it looks like an exhaust valve hit on the number 5 hole over here. But we don't know if that's old or if it's new. I mean, Dan just went through the heads and didn't have no issues. But the side skirt wears a little more than what you would think you would want, but that's what happens when you get a long stroke. And I mean, it's only a 4-inch stroke, but a longer stroke, you get bad piston rod angle and it's side skirt wear. He could have those coated. We may get him to do that. We may get some line-to-line coating. Is that the one that got messed up? Flip it over. Look in there. No, that's not the one that's got the spot. But he's got 2 spare pistons somewhere. Oh, they're in this box over here. So there are some spares. He's got spares push rods. So we might end up definitely at least 1 or 2 of those we're gonna put the spare in. Like I said, it's got the line-to-line coating on it, and that makes it easy. This thing's also have buttons on them. Having buttons really makes it easy. Yep, no snap rings, no wire locks. Super easy to do to change rods. Rings all got good tension. Most of the bearings look really good. None of those are beaten out. There's a couple of them that's got a little bit of wear. Crankshaft in the bottom of the motor. Of course, you got some surface rust on here, but it's not terrible. But Randy is not. He's not thrilled with it. Now this is a REM polished crankshaft. But when you have methanol and condensation that gets in the bottom of your engine, this is what you get. Now I just rubbed that right there, and let's see. Look, I got better. Randy, hand me a rag. Randy, go get a piece of Scotch Brite patty real fast.
I don't even know where he's done that.
Just he's recording a piece of Scotch Brite. Look.
He said, 80 grit good, John?
Yeah, 80 grit is fine.
What's the coating?
Randy's about to die in there. He's like, you gonna do what? Just look at a trash can. It's a body shop. It's rubbing off. It's rubbing off with my hand, but you can see it's like it's not polished quite as good. I don't know if you can get that polished again or not. I guess you could. It's coming right off with the rag.
That's not Velcro, it's soft side.
Look, rub right there on that counterweight right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that
I mean, it's coming right off. All it is like, because it's REM polished, and it's just like, you can see that it is like eating itself
it comes
into
right
it.
off with the Velcro side, the soft side.
So, I mean, I don't know if, I guess you just have to polish it again, right? Metal polish it maybe to get it back smooth. See, but look where he just rubbed it. See how it got the discoloration off, but see how it's still a little bit. It's not as polished. Looks like it just needs to be polished. I think it's fine. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and take the timing chain off real fast so we can get the crankshaft out of it. We're going to have this thing completely disassembled. All right, guys. Well, that's going to wrap it up for tonight. We got a lot done. The motor is mostly apart. Like I was saying, the rods and pistons, we're changing the rods. Pistons, we're going to change a couple of those. We're going to put new rings in it. He's got the rings already. We just got to gap them. He's going to either get a gapper or either we're going to do it with a hand grinder 4.5 inch. I ain't playing.
A Harbor Freight, the free one.
That's what. Oh, you can get it for free too. Oh, I didn't know you could get it for free.
$19 one.
Oh boy, I was gonna show you these head gaskets too.
It wobbles, the blade wobbles.
This is the part of the head gasket that goes into the block. So this stuff is coming. We're good. This stuff, like I said, is coming right off. He's going to take all this stuff and probably take it to TKM or either polish it and get it all cleaned back up. But thing spins great, no issues. We got good, nice rotation. We are also, I did not realize, but these Torrington bearings up here are wear items, so Kevin keeps those in stock. And so we're going to also replace that since we got this thing apart. The reason we're stopping tonight and you're not seeing the thing completely disassembled is because the bolts are not quite long enough to reach this. You see this little bit of scarring? It looks way worse on camera. I can feel it with my finger a little bit, but the harmonic balancer bolt was a little bit loose. So that's what happens. When the harmonic balancer bolt gets a little bit loose, you'll get some friction welding, and it was on there pretty tight, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah.
It was a little snug, but we did get it off. Inside the harmonic balancer looks fine, though. There's nothing in the harmonic balancer.
Yeah, no, it's just cosmetic.
Yeah, I mean, so it's fine. So we're going to just smooth this up with a little bit of 60 grit sandpaper, and we'll have this snug as a bug. I'm just kidding with the 60 grit. It ain't going to be that quite that rough. Randy's in there acting like he's not listening, but he's listening. All right, guys, comment, like, and subscribe. We'll see y'all later.